guys, I'm Aiden. As has been discussed in the Kari organisation, I thought I'd take this chance to outline the child and youth programs they run within our community. These programs target both non-Indigenous and Indigenous peoples, and some of the activities they do would be painting, cooking, arts and crafts, music and singing. So today we're going to make some damper. Now this was something I learnt in Year 7 camp at Australian Bush Camp in Newcastle, so it's something that stuck with me. I enjoy making it. I wish I was out in the outback doing this, but it is what it is. What you'll need to make damper would be some flour. You could also use some self-raising flour as well. Got some oil, some salt, and some water as well. And then I've just got a large mixing bowl and then some measuring cups for the flour and oil. So we're going to add some flour. I've got half a cup measurement here, so I might do, say, 3 of those. A little bit of salt. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on my hands to save a little bit of mess. Combine this together. And then you're going to add some water. Not too much at the start, but just combining that flour. And that will start to flick. So we're just combining the ingredients together. That's starting to form a little bit of a dough now. Maybe a little bit more water. So that's nearly all together now. So we're adding a little bit more water. That's starting to come together really nice now. So you want it almost like a dough texture. And if you do add too much water, or you can just use a little bit more flour. So once that's together pretty well, we're going to lay some flour out on the bench. And then the kneading process will begin. So damper is known as Australian bush bread. It's been eaten by Aboriginal people for centuries of years now. The Aboriginal people used to ground up seeds and grain to make the damper. Now we have flour and grain induced into Australian society. That has become part of the Aboriginal diet. So now the damper is nearly finished. We're just going to continue to knead into some flour that's been put on the bench. Now I'd like to point out, damper is usually cooked over hot coals or in a camping oven. Today I'm going to put a little bit of a different spin on that, so you have to wait and see what I do there. So I'd say this is pretty much ready for cooking. Let's get it on. Alrighty, so we've got a baking tin here. I'm just going to flour the insides of that to help the damper not to stick. Touch of olive oil on that. Mix that around. And we've got our damper. We'll place that in the middle of the tray. also got some milk here for the top of the damper. It's not a necessity, but it'll make it go nice and brown and have a nice colour to it. So I'm just going to paint the top of that. So I'm just lightly coating the top of the damper with some milk, just to give it that bit of colour. Alrighty, so we've got a Weber barbecue here. I've just had that preheating. We've got a roasting tray on the top there, and then we're just going to place our damper on there. And I'd say they'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. Update. The damper's starting to become a nice golden brown. Probably been on there for about 10 minutes now, so I'd say another 5 or 10 minutes. We'll check it again and see how we're going. Alrighty, so the damper's done. I think that took about 15 minutes on the Weber. Just going to cut it through the middle. Just cut it in half. I'm just going to cut little slices off like this. It's got a nice golden top to it. And I've prepared it with some butter here. Could do pretty much anything. Honey would be nice. A whole range of things you can use, but just go with some butter. Put that on like so. And for the best part, very nice flavour. So thank you for watching. I encourage you to go home and try this for yourself. Traditional food of our country, our land. A really easy, simple recipe, and yeah, really fun. Thanks very much.